So I'm doing a video on Theresa May's speech, which I haven't done a video that's going for a while. And if you're watching the video very carefully, you might see burnt down skills in the background. So I want to talk about a speech, talk about Brexit, talk about what's going on in this country. I think it's going to be a very substantial, long video. Might see too much repeating, but oh well. So let's start with the speech. She came on the speech, dancing to ABBA. Of course, cringe-worthy dancing stuff we saw in Africa a few months ago. There's obviously out of that. It's made a joke about coughing and the backdrop behind the falling down. There's actually projections. She made a joke about being asleep if we don't. And I'll go for the main points of this awful speech. Well, it wasn't awful. It's one of the best speeches I've seen. But better, I mean, how she came across, not the truth or basically lied through the speech. I feel the teeth actually. I might do something good for it, but anyway, let's go to the key points. Now, one of the things that struck me, I defended Diane Abbott doing the speech, which was rather interesting. I think to make a point about the person abuse towards MPs, which is actually quite an honourable cause. It's very interesting to look into that. But I can't wait on tax on labour. I mean, most of the speech was attack on labour. Most of it's rhetoric about creating some sort of conservative Britain. One thing that struck me is the kind of single blend of austerity. That's interesting. Because Philip Hammond and the singles monster in the public sector, the council, so 21% cut in the NHS budget for paid nurses. For nurses get checked halfway enough. Most of them working 12-hour shifts, get worked to death, get next no pay, and they're exhausted. And when people work for that long and that strenuous time, it's very hard for them. We usually look at other people who work hard for this country, but simply don't. Another thing she mentioned about uncertainty, but she's not. She's playing a very difficult. Well, the British stomach is very dangerous game with this because she's made a mixed joke about uncertainty. We've got Viktor Orban in Hungary. He was complete anti-Semite, and what happened with the certain MEPs last month? They voted against sanctions for this terrible regime. It was quite astounding, actually. Also, this third MP actually received a thank you letter, which is which is astounding. And Tories to look around ignore this issue, and the Tory pull press and says, "Oh no, when the Tories are spotting us, we ignore them, but not Labour." I mean, Viktor Orban has done terrible things to Hungarian youth, and of course, they also banned your swords, but that's another issue. And it often comes with this anti-Semitic tropes. I mean, so Viktor Orban is sorry for about my speech. She talks about problems with housing, about building more houses. Go look at that. Talk about giving people like councils more power, which is alright in theory, but what they're doing, they're like these people after the teeth. We still haven't seen that 16 rail card or what else was it? It wasn't the bloody energy price cap was better Labour, which is still from Labour. So these people are starving lives, and she most of the attacks were attacks on Labour, saying things too partisan, and they were like the reasonable party, which is pretty nonsense. They were part of unity, that's also nonsense. I mean, the only unity there is the fear of Jamie Corbyn getting power, which is right reason why this full story. In that entire speech, of course, one thing to take into consideration, she did not mention checkers once, which I found astoundingly interesting. Of course, but obviously because the thing really failed is a toxic word. There are rumours going around last time. Basically, that the word chickens was banned. We didn't hear that often in state conference. Or in people like Boris Johnson, of course. But the conference that whole was eventful. I mean, Boris Johnson's speech was very powerful. I mean, ended up talking about his friends in government. So what are you planning? I mean, the guy's balanced. So, what's basically people like that? Come on, take that, mate, please. So what's happening in these two conference seasons is that both parties are going for a fight, and particularly Labour and Conservatives, of course, spying it. But one thing is a speech. A lot of his rhetoric about the crash having went wrong, a lot of people being left behind. But he didn't produce many policies to do that, which is horrendous. I mean, they're the ones who've been in power 8 years, who are going to suffer in this country, and they're doing nothing to help people. They go about offshore economy, more people employed than ever. And when in public, houses goes up, or when private debt goes up, when people going to food banks goes up, or about people on contracts goes up, or about people who actually lose property and lose them because of paying the loans and the bills coming and take them. These things are going up. They're right in. No, there's no reference to mass suffering these people cause. That's about it. Saudi Arabia, we're going to a form of genocide in Yemen. So we have a completely different government. I mean, like scandals with Damien Green, Amber Heard, Michael Fallon, who else? No. Amber Heard, Justin Greenway as well. Chris Gerlin, just governments full of scandals. Estimate very as well, like that. You know, some credit. Those guys full of scandals and they're bringing content and they're really speaking nonsensical rhetoric. Other than Labour, they're really rattled about them actually. Because the thing that makes them sound left wing, not just free market, which is speech, really shows something, doesn't it? But this government's list of dogs. I mean, we have a high trade deficit. We have investments going down. Productivity's going slightly up, but it's going back down again. So it's Brexit. I mean, we've got massive economic issues for the long term. It's all too reliant on services. Well, the Conservatives actually highlight the regional differences that areas of the country are left behind. And so I think, okay, we make sure no, that's bad, but do you say how the Labour wants to encourage the evolution of the national investment banks? So, again, this is more rhetoric. I mean, the speech actually got a mixed reaction between Conservatives as well. Someone said, oh, it's more the same. Maybe look a bit stronger, but she's not doing anything. Nigel Farage talked about some Brexit picture continuing because of a strong speech. So there we go with that. Also, you have to look at the speech and look at something going on. I have to say, it's so strong exchange in leadership here. Boris Johnson was Spanish and Theresa May came strong, appeared to be strong conception. And she lied through all of it. And she lied about it, the contract, crash about living not far. Her came out to figure out the blue belt. The latest program cost £1 trillion, which is nonsensical. Because most of the money being raised for government taxation and all that. So basically, the Tory government was pretty much nonsense in the speech. I'm talking about coming back on period, what nonsense. And she doesn't, it's designed to the public who do not understand the great issues of these politics and all that, which is a great shame. I mean, I think it's let's think of Thatcher as a banker, which is a main issue which nobody talked about. Labour, well, McGonnell kind of alluded to it, but they go into it. I'll actually go back to this. Do a quick explanation. So it's basically you put money in your bank account. Sure, so you can bring it back in your bank, but whilst in the bank account, the bank uses it. The bank has a legal obligation to give back money back to you. What the bank does, it loans it out, and basically basically because the bank's obliged to give that money back, but it loans it out, and the trust that it's going to get paid was interest, right? It literally, in a way, puts money into existence, which is why actually in terms of, well, especially physical money. There's more debt in the world than physical money. This is astounding. Um, most money, there's almost so much debt and actually money in the world. When 97% of money in the world is numbers on a computer. This is how really so capitalist system is. It's very natural. I mean, when people say, what's his name now? His name is quite man. The name of this project, it's German. It's because it's cake, or something like that. But this guy said in 1905 in his book, he said, money is the natural order of things, and that's absolute nonsense. Completely man-made idea of exchanging wealth and goods is not the natural order of things. But it's the root of our evil. So I don't really understand the basic nonsense where the people culture comes from. But overall from the speech, from a complete print readiness to a basically nonsense rhetoric, I'll say this. It's cream on ever to people rattled about the alternative of a Labour government to do a change for this country. And this government's going to be incompetent. A lot of stuff. But when the back of those policies, don't come at any alternatives on these issues. And that's the thing about it. These people are not the government. Not just got incompetent. The militants looking at the suffering in this country about people. Almost about people that commit suicide because of welfare policies. The amount of suffering, not people working, dropping dead, working in Amazon for next to nothing or anything like that. Our job market completely the works purposes our economy. It's not strong and stable, which is why a lot of people are really vexed because it's not stable as it seems. Um, we have overlaps of services, we have very major differences, we have major worries about automation, taking industry from industry north, from industry nothing going for them currently. The Conservatives bothering investing in London and no one else, and they're coming with rhetoric at this, they'll completely lie because we all know they won't do it, and you know the track record of land on this issue. When she was making a leader, she went out the podium, they speech about the people who listen well, helping them. The issue thing is, she's done nothing at all to help them. And next to nothing, and she claims she's going to. Theresa May's husband is a shareholder of G4S, which fails and prioritises prisons and security forces across the country. And they even try to prioritise police forces involving G4S. Um, Gotta understand that these bastards have a financial interest in privatisation. Um, also in tax avoidance, because Philip May, Theresa May's husband, is also involved in investment banks in Cayman Islands and these British tax havens where it's just money. And this is why Tories are clocking them down because it benefits themselves. And the thing, the kind of small murder bastards who don't anything more to power to living well for them in a wage. They don't understand that. As the average person, they under their delusions are doing a good job on people. That's right. But the reality is, they're going to be out of power very quickly. And particularly when this debate about Brexit is over, you won't be looking at this partisan issue, you'll be looking at more or less at home instead of European issues. But also be looking at the problems we have in the last 8 years, which is, most people are not better off is a financial crash. Not at all. You can't cut your way to prosperity even though choosing one single reason and never prosperity. It, her chance for Hamlin is seeing its continuation. I got third prospect in the Tories will cut public spending still. May invest more in the private sector and they'll basically deregulate and maybe get rid of the idea again who the buyers will come back if the majority in parliament. So these people are very manipulative trustworthy. And just the amount of suffering in people's country is horrendous. I mean, these people stand for the really get them now. We need a future that's better. We need a future where people can be sustainable. We need opportunities for people like me. Opportunities for the young and people in this country, which is losing it. It's hard here. It's better particularly if you're outside London. We need a better future. People complain about talk about the economy going well. The thing is, most of the wealth in this country and most of the economic growth is not um, coming to us. Surprise economics, chicken economics, whatever it's called, or neoliberalism does not work. The average person doesn't get this wealth. Wealth stays at the top, and more we're just stagnant as been for the last 10 years. So, particularly versus the crash when these crooks who were behind the crash. We basically explain what happened with the discussion earlier on the idea of factory reserve banking. So we're involved in a future of our lives. We are living on a forced system, and Brexit was a result of market forces. Markets will return for we're in a better future, a better idea, a new deal, a new economic consensus. It's time for governments in power to do it. It's time to have new fresh ideas, have actually radical platform. Right? Now, there's nothing that Labour wants to do is like post macro Keynesian economics with some the Palmeiras style post capitalism in there. And it's a better start, better future as well. Especially still, who's for working class backers such as myself who don't have much capital. It's a great prospect of the company. I mean, the idea of having a job was having a stake in the company. The man we wanted to come as ownership equalities. Slowly, us child universal basic income, we have necessary of railways and buses which provide public service to the people, which the aim is not be profit, but actually get people to work. Actually, an efficient system to transfer people to work and to go around the country. The fact that people, some people spend huge portions of the wages just to get to work is a complete disgrace. Um, so we need this new economic consensus. We need a better future. We need to break away from greed, break away from ourselves. I mean, the very civilization should be the better our people, the better ourselves, not the people, for the people. Not the should civilization was increase our survival, not just look for everyone. That's what it should be. We shouldn't. Well, let's lose this idea. We all are individuals, but we all live in part of the community together. We all have obligation to help one another. If we are not actually very caring, if you give it, of course, people come up with ideas how to do things which are completely different, and that's completely fine because that's human nature. We are very complex and complicated species. Trust me on that, that's true. There's no simple way of understanding this shit. I think there's good about ourselves in the world. So I think that's the end of this. We're going a bit too long. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll say goodbye for now.